Uh you probably would have met the naive Liquorose then. Naive, shy, and not so confident. Because so the girls you're meeting now is she's confident, 100%, and I believe in myself, and I'm not shy. I'm still shy, but not like that when necessary. So you're meeting the Liquorose, like the real Liquorose, how Liquorose should be seen. Yeah. Yes, I had to interact with people, how to start conversations, actually hold long conversations with people. I was finding that difficult for a long time. Even like my first 2 weeks in the house, I was finding that difficult. But right now, I learned that in the house. And yeah, that's what I've changed. Yeah. Uh, it's not like it was directly said to me like, oh, don't, oh no, just stick to this. It's just like I didn't have that confidence or that boldness to actually expressively show them like, okay, this is what I can do. I just tell them, oh, I can sing. They'll be like, let me hear your song. I didn't believe in myself so much that to play my song for them because I'm always skeptical. Like, will it sound nice? Will they like it? I'm like, I don't really have any song here, so they can see. She's not ready. She's just like, like, oh, just stick to your dancing. Do more for your dancing. And for the acting part, yeah, I've gotten no's before, but trust me, I've gotten yes too. I did a short film in Clarence in 2015. That took an award from Film Festival that same year, and I did OAP the movie that was in 2017. Then I did I'm working on a series with Richie Dominic and a company 100 Silver Production. And it's not yet out and I play like a major role. So I've gotten like um I've been given opportunity to actually show my talent because these people they even want to put me on the edge. They're like, oh, I know you can act. I see through that you can act. Do it. But for people who wanted to see more before they actually believe I could do it, I was not able to give them more because of being too shy and not believing in myself. So the Big Brother house was where I know I had to show the world and put that shyness for once and try and believe in myself again and just put my all and show people like I can do all, I can do so many other things apart from dancing to be able to convince them and actually show them for them to even acknowledge that yes. I hope so and I pray it does actually inspire them because you just if you have men just share it. The words and why I was not sharing because I was scared of no. I've gotten so many no's that I was scared, so I avoid even attempting to even trying. Instead, I'd rather tell you, this person can actually sing. You should put your money on this person. You know what? 'Cause I don't want to put myself. I don't want to hear. Once you tell me no, that's the ground show, but I should just go inside. So don't be scared of no. If you feel like you want to show somebody, go ahead and show the person. If you feel like you don't have to show them, you have to show like you have to express it or give them in practical form. Hey, I have a song. I don't have it right here, but let me freestyle to you. Then before they start saying, I don't have time, start freestyling. Catch their attention. You know, you need to see something that interests them before they can actually want to invest in you. And I need to show people what interests them. So just me showing like, because the dance was like I was comfortable with that zone because I had that acknowledgement of, oh, Liquorose is a dancer. Oh, she can dance. So I'm like, oh, they know, so I have to but they didn't know, oh, Liquorose can sing. Oh, Liquorose can rap. Oh, Liquorose can write. Oh, Liquorose can act. Oh, she's a poet. She writes books. She writes this. So I hope so. I pray every day like people should get inspired and don't see if there's so many no's. Trust me, that no one day, it's turn to yes. The thing is, before I went to the Big Brother house, we had like I had let me say fame to an extent, certain level of fame to an extent, and GGB actually crowned that up for me. We coming together and select GGB actually took us to that point and level. So, and what brought GGB together was we met at dance jobs, stage performance, and video shoots. But what made three of us became friends and close was music. We wanted to do music. We had that vision, that goal of we can do music. Let's do music. I'm like, oh, Ella can sing. Oh, I write songs because I didn't even have the confidence to even start singing for her. I'm like, I heard her sing. I'm like, you can sing. I write songs. Oh. And I showed her the songs I wrote. I'm like, wow, you're good. And Ifoma is just a sweetheart, And we were interested in, and Ifoma has vibes, she has great vibes in the studio and all of that. So we're like, oh, let's do this. There's no female girl group in Nigeria music wise. But we're vixens at that time, video vixens and dancers. It was not easy for us to just break into the music. You need to understand the music industry. You need to understand what the audience would like to hear. We didn't have that knowledge yet, even though at that time people would send up their songs for us to listen to them. And we didn't have the opportunity or the money to do that. So let's be that girl group that will be performing on stage and just us. Aside performing as backup dancers, they can actually perform. So when they start getting too used to us performing alone on stage, at one point in time, we infuse our recorded songs in the performance. They will get fond of hearing the songs and see us dancing. Then one day we'll enter the stage with mics. While dancing, we're singing the song. So we'll have to tell them, oh, we're dropping the song. Like, oh, this song they used to dance, because most time I won't do our routine on Instagram. People intend to recreate the routines and they do them. So from that, we just put the music out there and we start recording. And we start doing that as well. So it's not going to be end of GGB. Ella and Ifoma are not my friends, they're my sisters. We owe a lot to each other, apart from us being business partners. You understand? So we have the same goal. So if I'm venturing something else, trust me, what I'm venturing into is part of the goal that GGB have in mind. We being GGB, not like, oh, one person is this, they have to. No. There are times where if Ma has to go do something, I will not involve. Ella has to go do something. And when I told them I was going for Big Brother, this girl supported me. They packed my bags. Like, just leave, not sleep, just relax. They packed my bags for me. They support all the way. And I came out of the house and I saw all the things they did for me. So aside even them doing all that, they go, if I'm going into music, GGB, we have more than 70 songs recorded. We started recording in 2016. And we recorded like 2 songs this year, you know, and all. And I've been recording two on my own part, even before I met GGB and prior to that. So it has always been in back of our mind. We'll do music, we'll do a lot of things together. We can eventually want to do something good. I've done some short films. You can see them there in the movie. So it's not the end of GGB, trust me. It's just the starting point for me and my crew. That was what I was telling you. I think that didn't happen because of I don't play the song for them. I know they will laugh us. It's not the song is good. They're like, Rose, you wrote this song. We all contributed to this song. We recorded this song. Just believe in, like, no, that's just you. Yeah, it never happened. We just told them. We told them. I can't remember I was playing any of our song for Skills or Timaya. But Osagi actually, we told her about the music and she encouraged the first time we're in the studio with the producer. Osagi did that. She made that happen. She knew, like, okay, we wanted to go into music, but let's start with this first, and in time let's get somewhere with the dance. So by the time we're going into the music, it won't be like, oh no, a dancer again is going to go to music. So it'll be like, we've had these girls, they can do this, they are good. So yeah. So the roller coaster and exciting experience for me. So I couldn't wait to be in the house. And I was in the house, I was so excited. Sometimes I was just be like, am I really here? Because this happening. I miss home. Not like I miss home, like I miss my family. So one major thing that why I miss home, because I miss my family and how they were coping outside. Because I know how I left my family. I know how we were when I was outside. So I'm like, now I'm here. Who is attending to my family? So that's why most of the time I talk about home, I miss home so much. But the experience in the house for me was great. It was a roller coaster because of the emotional part of me missing my family and reminiscing about, oh, this, that, I've been through this, I've been through that, and I'm here, I wanted this so bad. That's why I said a roller coaster. Aside those parts, it was a great experience for me and it's exciting. Even the emotional part, the breakdowns, the winnings. For the fact that I was there and I was getting acknowledgements from Big Brother and the housemates. Liquorose, you're good in this team. Liquorose, just do you get? I'm like, wow. It's a roller coaster of excitement for me. No, like I had a lot of wins in the house. out. You know, at one point I lost count. The time I was not even winning. I'm like, hey, Nico, what's going on? Oh, you know. But for me, it's just the excitement and the fun while you're doing the task, and I make sure I put my all into the task, and that's winning for me. And if you say I'm not the winner, like I'm a winner. Oh. Did you see my dad that day on stage before the winner was announced? I stepped out of that stage with the winner, out of the house onto the stage with the winner, and I was first runner. Before they even announced the winner, my dad did thumbs up. That was winning for me because I kept lamenting how much I want to make my dad proud. So my dad doing this for me, I'm like, that's my dad. Like, he's proud of me. That's me winning. Walking through that door from day one was me winning because I wanted to be in the house so bad. I had that hunger and thirst in me for it. I'm winning all those stacks, winning head of house, the third female to win head of house. I mean, I'm among the females that won head of house through my stay in that house. That's winning. The first two people that said he thought a veteran actress snuck into the house. Hey, I'm a winner. See that first when he made that statement, I felt like might just go as this week. It don't do enough. So I'm a winner. So for me, winning tax and like, oh, I won this amount of money. I'm like, okay. I don't know. Maybe it's not that certain amount. Maybe it's less or it's more. But I know I won a lot in the house and it made me happy. I'm like, at least more. You don't know when you go home. Let's just try and have fun and put our all into it. So if we win, we'll win. At least we have some money to go outside with, you know. So yeah. What happened between me and him in the house is we had a good start and the energy was in sync and the vibe, you know, it was good vibe and positivity on the inside, and we support each other a lot when it comes to competition wise, like a healthy competition, and we are in a good space. We understood each other, and yeah, and that was it for us. So the connection was there, and the good vibes and great energies, you know, in sync together. Yeah. First of all, when I heard that, I'm like, what? You know, and I think I just saw the clip yesterday. You know, because I'm not checking my phone 24/7, so I've not really seen a lot of things. You know, it's when I go to interviews and they draw my attention to it. They probably show me before the interview, after the interview and stuff. I saw the clip, I'm like, wow, okay, I think I remember the situation. You know, you guys didn't see the discussion that led to that, and I never said, and I will never ask anyone to rate me. You know, because we get drunk sometimes. You know, when you get drunk, there's some things. I think when you're drunk under the influence of alcohol, it triggers emotions and maybe expression sometimes. But I know emotions 100%. It triggers it. But you are like 1% conscious, no matter how drunk you are, except when you pass out. Do you understand? So, rape is another topic. And it's a very sensitive topic to me. I've escaped being raped twice in my life. This is the first time I'm saying this out. So asking someone to rape me, I can never do that. I think a discussion prior to that clip you guys saw happened, but you guys didn't get to see it because people that can't show everybody at the same time, you know. We're having like, me and Emmanuel, we joke a lot about so many things. We just joke about women, you're too hot, man. Don't make a guy kind of rape you in this house. I'm sure that's what discussion happened outside. I'm like, you know what you were telling me outside? Like, you're so hot, you know, so what was I telling you outside? You said, so quoting. Oh, so like, oh, I said, oh shit. I'm like, there, because it was like we're whispering. You didn't hear me say, you said, you didn't hear that. Or you said, and he was trying to quote himself like, oh, I said, I want to, oh, that was what happened. I was tipsy, he was tipsy. So you just, and we didn't mean it from a point of, oh, rape is good, rape is this. No. He said, you look so hot. Stop dancing at me like that or something. Don't make, you just make someone say, don't rape you like that. So like, did you hear what he told me outside? I was like, what did I tell you? So that was me rephrasing what he said. And he didn't say it from a place where he wants to rape me or he can't really rape me. No. It's just like, oh, you're irresistible kind of thing. And that was me quoting what he said. Letting him remember, this is what you said to me. And that's why if you watch that clip, it was like, oh, I said I want to, oh, he said because he was not supposed to say it. I was supposed to say it for me to read his lips. And I was like, he didn't have to say it out. I will never ask someone to rape me. And he would never say that from a place of he wants to rape. No. That was not what happened. So whatever clip you guys saw, please. Rape is a very sensitive topic to me. I've escaped being raped twice, and I don't like touching that part. But that's another aspect of my story. That's for another day. So I can't even. Why would ha? Please don't worry. That's a story for another day. The thing is, okay. Let me just make this clear. Little things matters to me. They touch me a lot. What you might consider these just little things to me. Little things and the joy they bring. That was the last party in the house. I was overwhelmed and too excited, so I had a little too much to drink. Not because I'm a drunk or whatever. I was just too happy. Cause I watched I watched Big Brother show, and the last party there's always a demarcation when they bring all the housemates. Before COVID, they'll put them in the same space, but you don't have to talk to them or whatever. But after COVID, they put like a demarcation. So before 10th week, I'm like, would I be on the other end? There'll be the housemate that will come to watch the finals, or would I be among the finalists? So when I saw all the housemates, there was a time I think I remember. Last time I remember, the time I closed my eyes and I was just listening to the music. I was picturing like, am I dreaming? Let me close my eyes to wake up if I'm still here. So I was too excited. I couldn't believe it was coming to pass that I'm among the finals. So I got carried away. I had too much to drink, and it started bringing out emotions. I couldn't finish the clip, but I saw some. And even the next day, they were telling me, oh, you were saying this, you were like this, you were like, I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry if I said anything to hurt anybody. Like, no, you didn't. You were just saying, we just know it was coming from a place of. So that was it for me. And whenever I'm like that, I'm an emotional person. Without alcohol, I get emotional most times. My crew will tell you more. People who are close to me know I'm an emotional wreck. Trust me. So the alcohol just push it out. So I can get emotional anywhere and start, and have a breakdown anywhere. But now I'm mostly talking about, oh God, my family, my dad, past relationship and the heartbreaks, how I want to stay away from relationship because of heartbreaks, how I had trust issues with men and all of that, and how much I want to make my dad proud. So it just brings everything out. Not like it actually triggers it out. I can be emotional when I want to emotional. I'm very emotional. But the alcohol will just make me to just break down in front of anybody. So that was what happened. I've been up to media rounds. I've only seen my family once. Like once, yes. I've been very busy, and I've not really slept. I don't want to sleep because right now I miss Big Brother's house. I should start getting prepared for the end of house game by now, So I've been busy and, media rounds, one after the other. And yeah, basically that's what I've been up to. And I'm trying to make sure I'm keeping in check up here of the things that made me go into the house and how I want to start executing them one after the other. So yes, that's what I've been up to. Now that I've gotten your attention, I've made them know, oh, I can not just dance for me, there are other things. So expect music from me, music from Liquorose, and a crew, movies. I want to do movies too because I love to act. I started writing a book in isolation. You have to be in isolation for you to be good at house. So while I was there, I started writing a book, and I intend to finish it and drop it before February 14 next year. Then I also want to, because I'm a love poet. I'm a poet, but I major in love. I can write about nature and everything, but my major when it comes to poem is love. So I want to release an anthology, a collection of love poems out there. Then I used to have a salon back in 2017, and I lost it 2018 because of finances. So I want to bring my salon back, and I love fashion. I love to dress up. So I want to do a lot in the fashion industry too. Business so I can get money, and because financial stability is one thing I yearn for going to the house, and and everything that involves art and entertainment. And I want to have a dance studio as well. A dance studio where dancers can come and pay. And when I say pay for studio sessions, like very affordable, outrageously affordable, and sometimes free, to give back to the dance society, because dance chose me. And before I went to the house, the platform and whatever I had before I went to the house was dance gave me that platform. So I want to do a lot: art, entertainment, and business. So I'm open for ideas and for brands to work with and all that and to partner with. Emmanuel and me were good. We're in a good space. We understand each other. We're very good. We're just taking things slow because we have major achievement and goals and ambitions before we went to the house. So right now we're outside. We're trying to take things slow and focus on our goals and achievements. And so this platform we have right now, we have to make due of it. And because of the reason why I went to the house, we have to execute it first. But we're good. Like I said, I can't really I can't say you're correct or you're wrong. That's why we're taking things slow and we're seeing how things go. We're good. We understand each other. We're in a good space. Trust me. The early morning workouts and Big Brother's voice. This is Big Brother, Liquorose. Report to the diary room. I miss tax. I miss the early morning workouts. And I miss Big Brother so much. Yeah. I want to say thank you, Liquor Lions, Rose, and me, to all my supporters and friends out there. Thank you for the love. It's overwhelming. I'm happy. You guys are actually motivating me to do more and to want to keep going, because I went to that house without believing myself and courage, but I came out now. I believe in myself. I have confidence. I have courage. But with the love and the overwhelming, unconditional support I'm getting from you guys, I'm getting motivated and inspired every day. And I hope to anyone out there who have a dream and you don't believe in yourself, I hope I've inspired you. I hope my story can actually affect you to tell you, please, if you hear no, tell yourself yes. And just stand up from that seat. Like Elali, my friend, would tell me, footprints were not made by sitting. Stand up, take a walk, and everything will come to pass for you. Believe in yourself. Don't talk yourself down. Believe in yourself 100%. You're yourself, your number one fan. Be a fan of yourself first. And every other person can come around. All right, guys. Goodbye. Thank you for having me.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.